insurance policy, and how is that calculated? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hi, my name is Steven Turnbull with T5 Insurance. Dwelling coverage, the topic of the video today. How is it calculated? When you're looking at insuring a home, your business building, any type of dwelling, we're looking at two different areas of coverage: replacement cost versus actual cash value. When it comes to the point of this video of how is that calculated, those are two main ways that you can insure that dwelling on your insurance policy. The first way, replacement cost, is exactly how it sounds. We are going to look at that insurance policy and insure it for a value to replace it if, God forbid, we need to do that. What is it going to cost the insurance company to replace that from the ground up with today's labor prices and today's material prices if, God forbid, we had to do so? Certainly over the last couple of years, that number has shifted completely. We're looking at the agency now about $250 a square foot on a replacement cost basis. Why is this important? We work here at the agency with a lot of first-time home buyers, and they may be buying a house for $300,000, and we're looking to insure that house for sometimes $450,000, $500,000, depending on what the square footage is and all the characteristics during our discovery call that we take when we talk with that new client. And the question for these first-time home buyers that haven't had a homeowner's policy before comes up as, I'm purchasing this house for $350,000 and you want to insure for $500,000. I don't need that much. Why is it? We're not looking at the investment. We're looking at what is it going to cost you to replace that house. So we don't go off of appraisal value. We don't go off of what the realtor's saying it's worth, what the market is saying it's worth. We're looking at what is it going to cost us to replace that home. And that's the important insurance figure that we're looking at on the side of the house with replacement cost. Now, the other side is the actual cash value. And the actual cash value is the replacement cost less depreciation. So the actual cash value policy is more of an agreed value at the time of setting that policy, less the depreciation. So for example, if there's a kitchen fire and the kitchen fire is going to be $40,000 to replace it in 2025 pricing, but the cabinets are 15 years old, your countertop's 15 years old, that kitchen is older, they're going to pay you based on the value of what those older kitchen cabinets, countertops, all of that is, versus replacing it in the like, kind, and quality of today's market. Sometimes we see with landlords that buy big buildings, they're buying big buildings in the city for, $100,000, and it's a 4,000 square foot building. That's when it may make sense to do that actual cash value because their investment is lower. If something were to happen, they're not going to rebuild that structure. It's just a true investment for them. So if something were going to happen, they would pack up and take their money elsewhere and invest it elsewhere. But 100% of the time when we work with homeowners that are living in their house or landlords that have nice rental properties where they're invested in it, they would want to rebuild it, we're always recommending the replacement cost option because that's the true replacement cost option where that insurance policy is going to help you get back to where you were before that loss happened. So how are the dwelling coverage calculated? Like we said in the beginning of the video, replacement cost and actual cash value are the two silos that you mainly look at. That's what we do here at T5 Insurance when we talk with our new clients is we sit down and discover during that discovery call, how can we help them? What are our needs? What are they really looking for? And most importantly, what's the best insurance plan that makes sense? If that sounds like something that you can help with, we're more than happy to help here at T5 Insurance. My name is Steven Turnbull with T5 Insurance, where we understand, educate, and protect. Take care.